Welcome to my beginner's 15-minute yoga practice. We'll get started by closing our eyes, feeling our sit bones grounded into the mat, placing one hand onto our belly and the other hand on our heart. Noticing our breath, and when filling our lungs up like a balloon, full, and then slowly exhaling out. Breathing in, filling your lungs up like a balloon, and gently exhaling. Continue your breath here, feeling yourself becoming more present. When you're ready, open your eyes. Taking your right hand, grounding it into the mat, we'll inhale our left hand up and over, coming into a seated side stretch. Keeping our chest open and gently gazing above for a nice stretch along your left side. We'll exhale, bring our left hand down, grounding it into the mat. Then on our inhale, lifting our right hand up and over. Again, keeping that chest open as you feel a gentle release along the right side of your body. Releasing back down, coming to center. We'll start moving into our seated spinal twist, placing our left hand on our right knee, inhaling up, and then on the exhale, gazing over the right shoulder. Still breathing deep into your belly. Coming through to center. Inhaling, sitting up tall, reaching our left hand behind us, right hand on your left knee, coming into a seated spinal twist on the other side. Ensuring to sit up tall on the inhale and on the exhale, gazing over that left shoulder. Coming back to center. We'll extend our legs out in front of us, ensuring that they're nice and long, pointing our toes up towards the ceiling. We'll inhale, reach our hands up, and then bending at the hips, reaching our toes forward, coming into a seated forward fold. Being sure to elongate your spine as you breathe in, and then exhale, grounding your legs into the mat. We'll inhale our hands up, releasing them down to our side, then moving into all fours, placing our hands directly below our shoulders, our knees directly below our hips, coming into our cat-cow postures, inhaling in, arching our back, moving into cow, and then on the exhale, curving your spine, tucking your tailbone, moving into cat. Allowing your breath to guide you, breathing in and exhaling out. Breathing in to cow. And on the exhale, curving your spine, tucking your tailbone. Bringing our spine to a neutral position. Taking our right hand, passing it behind our left on the exhale to gently come to resting on our right shoulder. Moving into our thread the needle pose. You can ground your left hand here, extend it out in front of you, or reach it up towards the ceiling. Doing what's best for you and your body. Breathe here for a gentle release in your right shoulder. Grounding our left hand back down. We'll slowly inhale our right hand back up, placing it onto the mat. Moving into thread the needle on the other side, we'll take our left hand, passing it behind our right to gently come to resting on our left shoulder. Again, grounding your right hand here, extending it forward or reaching it up towards the ceiling for this nice shoulder release. Grounding our right hand down, we'll inhale, coming back to tabletop, curling our toes, lifting our tailbone up towards the ceiling, extending our arms, coming into downward dog. And when you're ready, we'll step our left foot forward, and then our right foot. And then as you inhaling up, gently, slowly unravel your spine, coming up to standing into mountain pose. We'll inhale our hands up high. Exhale, bending forward, coming to forward fold. Inhaling, coming up halfway, spine long. And then exhaling down to forward fold. We'll ground our hands into the mat, stepping our right foot back. And then our left foot. Slowly bringing our knees down to the mat. On the exhale, all the way down to our stomachs. And then inhaling up to cobra. And on the exhale, taking your time, pushing back to downward dog. Tailbone high, arms extended. Walking your toes towards the top of your mat. We'll exhale, coming into a forward fold. And then inhaling, reaching our hands out and up. Coming to our mountain pose. Taking a breath. Then we will inhale our hands up again. On the exhale, coming forward into a fold. Inhaling up halfway, spine long. Exhaling back down to forward fold. Grounding our hands into the mat, stepping our left foot back. And then our right foot. Slowly lowering our knees to the mat. Exhaling, coming all the way down to our bellies. Inhaling, looking up to cobra. Exhaling, pushing back into downward dog. Arms long, tailbone up towards the ceiling. We'll walk our toes to the top of our mat, exhaling down to forward fold. And then inhaling our hands out and up, coming to mountain pose. Taking a breath here. We'll inhale our hands up halfway, bringing them to our heart. Putting our weight into our left foot, we'll take the inside of our right foot, placing it on our left ankle, shin, or all the way up onto your left thigh. Reaching your hands out to the side for balance, or up above, coming into tree pose. Gazing ahead of you, core strong, left leg strong for this gentle balancing pose. We'll exhale, coming back to mountain, moving into the other side, grounding the right foot into the mat. We'll inhale our hands up halfway, bringing them to our heart. Taking the inside of our left foot, placing it on our right ankle, shin, or thigh. Coming into tree pose, we'll reach our hands out, or up above, gently gazing ahead, keeping your core strong, your right leg strong. Breathe. Exhaling down to center, gently begin to swing your arms side to side. Inhaling our hands up. We'll exhale, coming forward. Grounding our hands into the mat, we'll step our right foot back and then our left foot, slowly lowering our knees to the ground. Coming into tabletop again with our hands below our shoulders, our knees below our hips, and then begin to make circles with our hips, slowly lowering them down to one heel, then the other, coming up, making nice big circles, going one direction, and then going the opposite direction. Sitting back onto our heels, we'll extend our legs out in front of us, pointing our toes up towards the ceiling, hands down by our side. We'll inhale, bring our right knee in, hugging it with our left arm, reaching our right hand back, sitting up tall, and then gazing over our right shoulder, coming into seated sage pose with a twist. Still breathing into your belly. We'll release, coming back to center, extending that right leg out. Inhaling, bringing our left knee in, hugging it with that right arm, reaching our left hand back, moving into sage pose with a twist on the opposite side, gazing over your left shoulder. We'll release, come back to center, and then placing the soles of our feet onto the ground, holding onto the backs of our thighs, we'll slowly recline, placing our palms onto the mat, moving into our bridge pose. We'll slowly peel our hips up off of the ground, coming onto the tops of our shoulders, interlacing your fingers underneath you if comfortable. Breathing into bridge pose. Releasing our hands back to the mat, we'll slowly lower our hips back to the ground. Inhaling, bringing our knees in, hugging them tight, and begin rocking side to side. Holding on to the tops of our knees, we'll begin to make small circles for a lower back massage, going one direction and then the opposite direction. Releasing our hands out to the side, we'll take our knees and lower them down to the left side for recline. Twist, gazing up above or over your right shoulder if comfortable. Inhaling, bringing our knees to center, and then slowly lowering them down to the right side for a recline twist. Again, looking up above or gently over your left shoulder. Breathing deeply. Inhaling them up to center, releasing our feet down to the mat, bringing the soles of our feet together, coming into a reclined cobbler pose, allowing the weight of our knees to fall to either side, placing our hands on our chest for this gentle hip opener. Bringing the palms of our hands to our knees to gently push them together, extending our right leg out long and then our left. Inhaling our hands up above our head for a full body stretch, reaching our hands and feet towards opposite sides of the room. And then exhaling, bringing our hands down by our side, palms facing up, feeling your body heavy into the mat. Gently close your eyes, relaxing your feet, your knees and hips, your shoulders, elbows and hands. Relax your jaw, the outer corner of your mouth, your eyes and forehead, and just notice the rise and the fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. When you're ready, turning over onto your right side, sitting up into our seated cross-legged position, both sit bones grounded into the mat, hands on the tops of your thighs, palms facing up, eyes still closed, breathing here. Inhaling your hands to your heart, then bowing your head and whisper Namaste.